Ladies and gentlemen, we got 0 viewers on right now, but we're coming to you live from Centene Arena.
Testing.
1, 2, 3. We are testing. Koji, when we come in, I'll give you an intro tonight and then turn it over to you for the play-by-play. I've been working on it all afternoon. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. We got one person on. I can hear the music, I can't hear myself. Try it again. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, I can hear it. Yeah, we're good.
It sounds better than it did.
Coach, you give us a test?
Test. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2,
Ladies
3.
and gentlemen,
Test,
we're live with the St. Louis Girls Director, Greg Long, coming up here to the press box for an interview. Joined by his better half and beautiful wife, Diane. Guy outkicked his coverage. Dr. Green?
You doing the color again also?
Oh yeah, right here.
Oh, wow.
Okay, it's live mic. Live mic right there. Hot mic.
Watch out.
That is awful. Okay. Remember, this is a hot mic. Poured some in there, didn't you? We're up to 11 viewers.
12.
Four minutes and 37 seconds as of now. Get your popcorn ready, folks. Your Culver Eagles getting ready to drop the puck.
I just heard you say Madison awful.
No, I'm just gonna go off from my dad.
Let me. I gotta disconnect. Hold on. Turn it on.
puck's pushing back this way.
No, that's the, yeah, no, no. That's on. Alright, this one there. Okay.
Where do I?
No, so it's not on, I'm hooking back up to his phone.
Really?
It's cute.
God, I'm as stylish as the Bill Schuler.
I
Holy
mean,
shit.
You know it.
That's an accomplishment.
Look at this one.
Oh.
Sent me.
Yeah, you kind of forget. Yeah.
Let's send it to Barry.
Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. It's the warm-up horn sounds. We're down at 0.0. Coming to you live from Centene Arena in St. Louis, Missouri, where your Culver Eagles get ready to battle the St. Louis Blues in Game 2 of a 3-game set here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm joined by the voice of the Eagles tonight, Koji Watanabe, the silver-tongued devil himself, getting ready to make the call live from Centene Arena. So get your popcorn ready as they put 16 seconds on the clock, and I turn it over to the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, Koji.
All right. Game almost underway. The Culver 16U team just concluded their second game before this, and ended with a 1-1 tie. Their first game earlier today was also a 1-1 tie for the 16U team. The 19U girls come in after a 4-3 final score earlier this morning. At one point they had a 4-1 lead, but gave up a second power play goal to the Blues, and they climbed back, but were able to hold them off for the victory. In net, we've got Tatum Ellington. The game is underway. Forward line, Schneider. That's Schneider carrying the puck along with now Liebecker and Gwynn.
Booyah!
Great start.
Coachy, I think that's how you start a game.
Absolutely.
I'm not a math major and I was born in Missouri, but I think that was 13 seconds.
13 seconds, yes. The same crew will remain on ice. We have Gasso and Novi back on defense. Gasso up the boards. The Blues will dump it in. Schneider on the pickup over to Novi. Up to Gwynn, who will chip it up. And Liebecker will pick it up. Liebecker's got Schneider.
Booyah! That's two within 33 seconds if you're scoring at home.
How many goals would that be if they score every 13 seconds?
Well, 33 divided by 2 is approximately 16 and a half. Yeah, that's a good start.
Well, definitely have the Blues on their heels from the get-go. We'll see how they respond, but we've got a line change, and we've got Wu on the face-off, along with O'Brien and Jonathan. Weisner behind the net, over to Krantz, back to Weisner. Weisner and Wu battling in the corner. That's O'Brien along the boards. The puck will go behind the net to the other side. Blues makes a slot pass, but goes behind the net. And we'll chip it out of the zone. And the Blues will reattempt again. O'Brien, almost a pickup by Jonathan. The Blues will dump it in. Weisner in the corner. Wu there to help. That's O'Brien with help from Jonathan on the side. Wu has gone back to the bench, and we've got Connolly. Schwartz up to Jonathan. To Connolly, to O'Brien. O'Brien and Jonathan will go off to the bench. Funny bounce off the wall. Watanabe on the pickup. She'll go wide.
Oh,
the shot goes up
just a bit
high above the
outside,
net.
yes.
Watanabe, Connolly. Connolly in the corner. Connolly looking for someone to pass to. Schwartz will dump it in as Connolly. Picked up by Watanabe. Maybe an offside. Delayed offside, but now it's all cleared. And Britton on the chase to the corner. Helms in the corner, over to Britton along the boards. The Blues will get it out of their zone. Eagles will dump it in, get a line change. Ebling on the pressure, back to Gasso and to Novi, and now Rodriguez will chip it back into their zone. We got Helms on the chase behind the net. Rodriguez giving them little space, but they'll have to dump it out. And this may be a close icing call. The refs waved that off. Gasso. Blues will dump it to the other end. Novi out of the corner, up to Rodriguez. Rodriguez pass over to Ebling, doesn't quite connect, and the Blues will bring it out of the zone. We'll dump it in. Gasso in the corner. Blues will come out from the corner. Helms. Over to Novi. That's Gwynn. Gwynn, Liebecker, and Schneider on ice. Liebecker with good pressure. Liebecker. Over to Krantz. To Weisner, to Gwynn. Gwynn's got Schneider and Liebecker. Gwynn over to Liebecker. Liebecker drop pass to Krantz. Weisner over to Gwynn, who will chip it back in. Schneider on the chasing. Gwynn will create a turnover, but the Blues will manage to get the puck out of their zone. Krantz will hold on to the puck. The Blues come with the puck, but their pass doesn't quite connect. We have Wu on the pressure. Jonathan and O'Brien waiting in the neutral zone for a stretch pass. Shot on net, leg save by Ellingston. Shot by Blues deflected. Another shot off the rebound goes wide. We got Krantz. O'Brien will try to get it out. It's a high stick ball.
Quite some time without a whistle there. A nice job of spreading the ice here. Their spacing looks a little better than this morning.
That was Wu on the draw. The Blues will keep it in the zone. Wu and now Jonathan and O'Brien. We have Schwartz and Schuler in the back. Jonathan will skate it all the way. That's Jonathan in the corner. O'Brien there to help, and behind the net, Wu. Schwartz on the chase in the corner. Will reverse. Will come out of it all by herself. Now chip it out of the zone. This Blues star defenseman Green applying pressure. Schiller over to Schwartz and O'Brien. O'Brien's got Jonathan going to the net. Now we have Gasso and Novi on defense. Connolly applying a good pressure along with Novi. Britton on the pressure behind the net. Watanabe and Connolly lurking in the vicinity there. The Blues will try to attempt a breakout. They'll get out of the zone. They've had trouble carrying the puck through the neutral zone. Eagles doing a good job applying good pressure. Novi will pinch the Blues player. Novi to the other side, Gasso. Connolly. Britton and Watanabe. Britton will ice the puck.
6:53 to play, period 1. Your Eagles ahead 2-0. Do not have shots on goal here for you tonight. Feels like it's quite a few, not very many.
Not as many as what we saw this morning. Rodriguez got Ebling on the far side. From behind the net, Rodriguez.
That's Uriah the Jet Rodriguez.
Weisner will get the puck out of the zone. Rodriguez over to Helms. Oh!
Great pass off the pads there by Helms.
Wow, a lot of effort by
Great
Helms
job.
and Rodriguez.
Yeah, really, really nice by those two. Outstanding
Weisner on
play.
defense here.
Nice job by Helena slamming on the brakes and still right with her there.
France.
PG6 got some action here.
Got Gwynn. We got
She's got Ebling along
Ebling
with her. Centers. Oh, nice shot there. Another nice
He
one.
goes in.
Yeah, off the pad.
I believe that was a shot from just barely behind the goal line.
If not, right at it.
Right at it.
Yeah. She kind of centers it and good things happen.
Almost a calculated goal. Angled the goalie's pad just perfectly.
A great pass and a great shot by Ebling right before that. Really a nice pass by Helms off the pads earlier. Yeah. Knew exactly what she was doing. 3-0. Which is better than 2-0.
And soon to be, we'll see. Looks like we'll get another chance right here. We got Gwynn covering defense. She'll push the puck off the ice. That's Schneider on the chase. We got Schuler on defense along the bench. And Sirik will go behind the net for a breakout. Breakout to the center. Picked up by
Nice
Sirik.
pass by Schneider.
Sirik will keep the puck from the corner. Pass to the slot. Picked up by Gwynn. Shot goes high and lands on top of the net.
Interesting little flop shot there. Not sure if that was planned or hit off of someone. We'll be switching to the Wi-Fi, and you might have to join it with a different Wi-Fi.
We got Novi on defense right there. She'll tie up. O'Brien to Gasso. She's got Wu going center ice. Gasso.
Oh! Booyah! Gasso.
Connolly on the draw with Britton and Watanabe. Gasso and Novi. Britton on the pressure. Watanabe on the pickup. Watanabe will skate through. Connolly, Watanabe. Battle along the boards in the corner. That's Watanabe and Connolly. Watanabe will come out with it. Picked up by the Blues. They'll turn it around. The Blues will bring it out of their zone. Picked up by Britton. Over to Krantz. Krantz back to Connolly, but doesn't quite connect. The Blues will go back into the zone. Poke check
Nice
by
little
Eagles.
poke. Nice job. Really, Helena really used her body well to pivot and pin that
Great
girl
angle.
to the boards.
Yeah.
Really nice job there.
We got Krantz up to Ebling along the boards here. Picked up by the Blues now.
Well, McKenzie
France.
just about took that one the other way.
France to Weisner. Rodriguez will try to dump it in, but not quite. Great
Oh,
pressure
nice
by
effort there by Ebeling. Then she lost an edge. Nice dump.
We got Schwartz along the boards. Blues will dump it back in. We may have a holding or a hooking penalty here on the Eagles. That is not a proper. Oh, there we go.
Is that holding?
Holding penalty.
I didn't know there was a holding penalty.
So the Eagles will be on the penalty kill with 1:56. We'll run this down to the end of period one. 4-0 Eagles. 1:56 left to play on the penalty kill. See if the Eagles can keep their foot on the throats right here.
Yeah. A lot of game left for the Blues. So
Yeah, don't want them getting any more signs of life like happened in the first game.
absolutely. On penalty kill. O'Brien, that's O'Brien on the pressure. We got Schwartz and Sirik back deep along with Schneider.
Eagles kind of in that 1-2-1 diamond type rotating penalty kill that we
The Blues are not able to find any.
really a nice job by them. They were working on this the Thursday night before the maroon and white scrimmage and seemed to have picked up on it really well. They've been a nice job today on the penalty kill. Nice screen there by the Blues. Felt like it might have hit off of. Not sure if that was one of the Eagles or the Blues that one hit off of, but kind of carry them back in.
Stop doing something.
4-1, 59.9 seconds left in period one.
Schneider on the draw. Gwynn over to Gasso, over to Liebecker. Liebecker in the zone. Liebecker in the corner. She's got Schneider in front of the net. Liebecker battling along the boards. Over to Novi. Gasso. Gasso will get a shot off. Glove save.
Really, 5-1 or 4-1 are both acceptable outcomes here for the end of period one. We just can't have this thing get to 4-2 at the end of the period.
Schneider on the draw. Schneider. Puck still on the dot and now comes out. Blues will come out with it. They'll dump it in. Gasso on the chase in the corner. Gasso. Pass over to Liebecker. Liebecker's got Gwynn.
Oh,
The puck slips.
great idea right there. Didn't quite execute it. All right.
Novi with the shot. Off the rebound, that's Liebecker.
Little dog pile in front with 10.4 seconds. They'll drop it in the Eagle zone and see if they can't get one here. 5-on-5 hockey here to end period one with the Eagles ahead 4-1.
Schneider
See if
on
we
the
can't
draw.
win a
Liebecker
draw
in.
back here. Oh,
Liebecker
yes!
right off the
Oh,
face-off.
man.
Looked like there was deflection.
Thought that was going to be it right there. Booyah was on the tip of my lips there when Liebecker got that one in the slot.
We were ready to jump and celebrate again.
End of period 1. 4-1. Got no idea what shots on goal are. Koji, what do you think it was?
It's closer than what it was this morning. 2-1.
12-6.
12
to
yeah,
3.
I was gonna say 2-1 ratio.
Axel says it's anywhere from 12 to 3-6.
Yeah.
Axel wearing multiple hats. He's a sound engineer, videographer, and statistician at the same time here, folks. Multi-talented
The
Axel.
crowd is going crazy.
Multi-talented
Axel.
Axel,
The building is
Axel
shaking.
Liebecker here. The building was shaking here, and he's still got a steady hand. If you appreciate Axel and all he does to bring you Eagles hockey, text him right now. If you've got his Venmo, ignore it. Ignore it, folks.
I think we talked about it this morning. We got to avoid penalties. You know, a 4-goal lead is a comfortable lead, but still don't want to give up those goals on penalty kills.
Some of the Eagles fans disagreeing with Axel's shot on goal estimation there. They're sending in texts. I've yet to see the thank yous for his work rolling in, though. Go ahead and send those now if you would. All right. 16 minutes left.
Wu wins the faceoff over to Novi and up the boards, and Blues will get possession. Oh, all right, Wu with the puck. She's got O'Brien going to the net. Drop pass to Jonathan. First shot is deflected. Wu over to Gasso. Gasso over to Novi. Novi will shoot. Shot goes off the Blues shin pad.
Oh,
Saved by
had a good
goalie.
look there.
Gasso's shot from the blue line went all the way to the goalie. She was able to cover the rebound.
I really thought O'Brien was going to jam that one home right there, Koji.
Yeah, there was a rebound. Wu on the faceoff again. She wins the faceoff. Gasso. The shot goes wide. I think that was deflected. Novi will pinch and keep the puck in the zone. Great job. O'Brien there to help, along with Wu. O'Brien with the puck. O'Brien, backhand pass to Jonathan. Great shot, but he goes above the net. Gasso over to Novi. All right, the puck bounces to Ellingston. And she'll freeze the puck.
I believe the Blues went back to Whaley here at the end of period 1.
Great catch, actually. Whaley had a phenomenal game this morning.
She did, very solid.
So Blues with the goalie change. Connolly just took the face off.
Ellingson gobbled that one up. Super relaxed,
Very
so
calm.
poised. Not her first rodeo, folks.
Pickup play. Connolly on the draw. Picked up by Britton. Britton along the boards, followed by Connolly. Britton. He's got Watanabe. Blues with a cross ice pass. Watanabe on the chase. Puck stays in. Watanabe. That's
Really love the
Britton.
hustle by Britton on this shift.
Up the boards to Connolly. Connolly's got Watanabe. Just goes
Great
outside of
idea
her
off the
reach.
backhand
Watanabe
there.
in the corner. She shoots wide, goes behind the net to the other side. That's Weisner. Weisner in the corner. And now behind the net. She'll need help, but nobody's there. The Blues will come out. Krantz on defense. Britton skating back to help. Britton in the corner. And now Weisner behind the net to Krantz. Behind the net over to Weisner. The ref gets in the way. A lot of cross-ice pass by the Blues. Now they're finally able to move it up the ice, but offside by Blues.
Coach, I thought Britton really had a good shift there. Her forecheck, she was back here on
She
the
was
back
hustling
check
back.
when Weisner got back here.
Great
She was
effort, yeah.
just in passing lanes and all over the place. Just a really great shift by her.
Kept her feet moving for sure. Helms on the face-off with Ebeling and Rodriguez. Schwartz on the pickup. Schwartz off the boards over to Ebeling. Will dump it in. Great pressure. Rodriguez picks up the puck. Schiller. Schwartz will help out in the corner, trying to decide which direction to go. Reverse over to Schiller to the other corner. Schiller will chip it up, and now we got Ebeling on the chase. Behind the net, Ebeling. Stretch pass by the Blues will end up in icing.
Eagles going to change out all 5 here. 12:06 left to play in period 2.
Schneider
Eagles
on
still
the
with
draw.
the 4-1 lead.
Liebecker, Gasso, Liebecker over to Novi. Novi on the shot, puck loose. And that's Gwynn and Britton. I'm sorry, Gwynn and Schneider in front of the net. Schneider on the draw again. Novi will keep it in the zone, dump it into the zone, and she'll go after it. You have Schneider on the chase. Schneider. Shot blocked. You have Gwynn and Liebecker along the boards. Novi is waiting at the blue line there. Gasso on the pickup. Over to Gwynn. Gwynn in the corner. Skates through one
Nifty
player.
move there.
He gets a shot off. Oh! Liebecker had a wide open net.
I think Liebecker just lost sight of that one for a second, and she would have been able to have her stick down.
Now the Blues will dump it into the zone. Gasso to the puck.
Nice pickup there by JQ. Really good outlet pass.
Pass over to Jonathan. Jonathan. Gasso. Shot deflected. Wu in the corner. And now behind the net. Wu comes out with the puck. Jonathan there to help. O'Brien with the shot.
Koji, I feel like the Eagles' depth here starting to show up.
Yeah, absolutely,
it has here in the second game, I believe, but I think it right now is a pivotal spot where you're starting to see them just win a lot of the 50-50, even 60-40 battles that are happening here with the...
And really consistent pressure. The refs allow the face-off to happen with only 4 players for the Blues, but now they've got their 5th skater on ice.
Weisner did a nice job there at the blue line of got knocked to the ice, but still able to, from the ice, make a nice pass there.
Krantz will dump it behind the net. O'Brien. Jonathan with a stick check. This will be a foot chase. Doesn't cross the goal line, so it's not icing. Behind the net. That's Weisner trying to slow their player down. Helped by Wu. Weisner comes out with it. Pass is deflected. Will go into the corner. Krantz.
Nice job by
Krantz will
Jace
tie it
getting
up.
sick on that one.
To the other side of Weisner. Weisner up the boards to O'Brien.
Waved that off, but it doesn't matter. Jonathan.
Nice hustle.
Shot out of a cannon.
Jonathan over to Britton. Shot goes wide.
Nice shot there by Britton.
Jonathan will dump it in and get a line change. Watanabe with the poke, and now she'll try to carry it in. Turnover here. Looking for a pass. Sirik behind the goal line. Helped by Britton and Connolly. Schuler and Watanabe on the blue line now. Really no choice for the Blues other than to ice the puck. I think every line is supplying pretty consistent pressure.
I would agree. Eagles look just a little more fresh.
Schuler with the shot. Oh, puck is loose.
Well, that was loose for quite a while. Blues goaltender Ava Wardley really just strong right in there, keeping people away from that one. That was on the ice for quite some time. Really felt like an eternity.
Connolly on the draw. Watanabe on the left wing. Britton on the other side. Schuler over to Sirik. Connolly may be getting a tripping call.
Axel doesn't appreciate that call, Koji. As a certified hockey official, what did you think of that one?
He raised his hand. It was like this.
It was all of a sudden the arm got really heavy. It took extra effort to get that arm up for the delayed penalty call, but it did look like a trip. Whether it was a trip or not, the Blues player took a pretty big dive and tried to sell that call. So Blues on the power play.
Eagles going to get a little PK work here.
Liebecker, Sirik, Schuler, and Gwynn for the penalty kill. Gwynn with the puck, she'll keep it. That's Liebecker in the slot. Here we have Schuler and Sirik. Gwynn with the steal. Could have been a hooking penalty there, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think Gwynn tried to entice that a little bit there. I think
maybe the ref didn't fall for that one. But puck in the corner, that's Gasso. Good physical play by Gasso. Liebecker will go off to the bench, and we've got Schneider and Britton. Gasso and Novi on defense. Gasso, again, smartly plays the body and creates a really nice turnover there. And now we got Weisner. Novi will go off. Krantz and Weisner on defense. And
it's
Blues,
roughly the same spot we were at this morning with the 4-1 lead. It was in the third period, but happening here in the second where don't want to allow any signs of life.
Britton with the puck. She'll maintain possession. Dump it in, and we'll be the first one to get it.
Really nice job by Britton. Felt like she's had a really strong game here tonight.
That's Wu on the chase. France on defense. Puck behind the net. Nice poke check by Weisner. Puck battle with France.
Nice job pinning her and cut off by Weisner.
Pass.
5-on-5 hockey, Koji. It wasn't quite 5-on-5 hockey yet because Connolly had to skate across, and the Blues still got that shot right there at the end. But now we're back to 5-on-5. The Eagles need to make this thing 5-1.
Jonathan with the rush. She's got O'Brien. O'Brien will shoot. O'Brien back to Cyric. Shot deflected, puck in the corner. Jonathan.
Nice hustle by Jonathan, helped by Wu.
Jonathan.
Nice
to
pass.
Cyric. Again, the Blues will have to dump it out. This will be icing. Got Helms with Ebling and Rodriguez. Right off the face-off. Great opportunity, almost.
Good look there.
Helms in the corner. She's got space. Ebling to Krantz. I'm sorry, that's Gasso. Hit a skater's
Not exactly
skate
sure.
and went out the ring. We're on the netting there. Gasso and Novi on defense.
I'd like to see this Len Perry one right here, Koji. They played extremely well. I feel
Ebling.
one coming right here.
Ebling. Novi. Absolutely, they're due for one, and a 5-1 lead would be a lot more comfortable now. Gasso, Novi, Rodriguez.
Novi got away with one there, I think.
Well, the Blues fans did not like that call, but I think in my opinion, the Blues players skated into.
Yeah, we're good with it.
Got Novi and Blues player going at it. I guess as they'll both go into the box.
You saw that hand come up a little late there, and a lot of times they'll get that one, but they're going to get the incidental offsettings here. I think Novi just wanted to try to get her Instagram trade accounts there and make sure they had a chance to visit.
5-on-5, Connolly ready to take the face off. Watanabe and Britton. Got Weisner and Krantz on defense. Picked up by Watanabe. Watanabe will try to skate through. She skated through traffic, but couldn't quite get the shot
by
off.
Maya there. Oh
Britton,
yeah, got it.
wraparound attempt by Watanabe. And now poke checked. And the Eagles
Nice
will
effort
keep
by
it in.
this
Connolly.
line.
Connolly. Over to Weisner. Shot deflected off of Watanabe's stick.
Need to get this thing to 5-1, Koji.
The game is getting progressively more aggressive. And icing.
A little chippy, I think.
Chippy. Yeah.
Chippy. Little rubbing, little racing out there. 3:27 left in period 2. Eagles still with the 4-1 lead.
Schneider on the face-off. Gwynn. Schneider. Weisner with a shot. Almost Gwynn got a tip off of that shot.
I don't think they've had any less shots, maybe even more, but Blues switching the goaltender back to Whaley seems to have made a big difference. She's been super solid.
Oh, reverse pass behind the net. The goalie did not expect that. Schwartz
Thought the
on the
Eagles
blue
were going
line.
to break the seal there.
Shot over to Sirik. Gwynn. Schneider. Schwartz will get a shot off the Blues player.
Really nice play by Whaley there. The deflection, and she just tracked it the whole way. That one laying there for a little bit as well.
Schneider, Liebecker, Schwartz over to Sirik. Sirik back to Schwartz. Schwartz with the shot deflected. Liebecker in the corner. Helped by Schneider.
It's a nice get by Sam. She really dug that out well. Great job by her pushing it back.
Schwartz. Off the goalie into the corner.
No shortage of pucks loose in front of the net here.
Liebecker trying to create a turnover, and now they'll bring it out to the neutral zone. Liebecker with a great job on the back check. Gwynn on the chase will apply pressure, while the rest of the Eagles will get a line change. We got Wu and O'Brien. That's Schwartz. Over to Sirik. Pass deflected, and Gwynn will pick it up. Reverse pass to Wu. She's got O'Brien in the slot. Wu behind the net. Wu over to Gasso.
Laser there. Gloved.
Novi will come out after the 2-minute coincidental.
4-1 with the Eagles ahead. Period 2 here. 1:37 left to play. Eagles need to make this 5-1, Coachy. It's better than 4-1.
Wu on the draw. Jonathan over to O'Brien with a backhand shot. Wu along the boards. Hearing more and more of that checking sound along the boards. Gasso. Pass over to O'Brien. O'Brien, she's got Wu going to the slot. Into the corner, Wu on the pickup. The ref trying to help somehow. Jonathan on the pickup, but the pass is intercepted.
Nice job.
Nice
Great
save
job by
Aaron
Tatum
Tatum.
there. Yeah, so poised.
Oh, I just missed what happened there, but
I turned my head to come out here to the blue line. I
it was
missed
just
that
right
one.
behind the play, maybe behind the net possibly,
Looks like they're going to get Gasso.
or roughing.
I don't think she meant it.
I don't think, yeah, it just happened quick, but ref
I
was
did
right
too.
there.
Koji and I did too. We were,
Oh, this one.
yeah, we had shifted our eyes back up towards the blue line here, and I didn't get a good look at it.
Connolly on the draw for the kill. 40 seconds remaining in the second period. Oh, rebound. That's Britton on the high pressure. Connolly and Wisner. And Krantz
Oh, let's get
in the
that out.
corner. Wisner on the pressure.
Off the post there, but kind of from behind.
Shot deflected. Again, shot deflected and off the net.
So that's going to be the end of period 2. 4-1. There's still 1 minute and 17 seconds left on the power play when we come back. We're going to get an ice cut here. We're going to drop off and we'll catch you back on the flip side here in about 16 minutes and 37 seconds. We'll be back with your Eagles Hockey Live. Eagles with a 4-1 lead, headed into the third period. See you in a few. said those aren't working. Let's see if these are. Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check, 1, 2. Mic check, coming to you live from Centene Arena in St. Louis, Missouri. We're back here, folks.
They might have hooked up to my phone. Does he want them back or?
Doesn't matter, if not a big deal. All right, starting period 3, 1:17 left on the penalty kill for the Eagles. And we're joined now, just coming back to join us. It's the play-by-play voice of the Eagles, the man himself, the man, the myth, the legend, the silver-tongued devil, Koji Watanabe. Over to you.
All right, third period just underway. Schneider on the face-off, and Blues will carry the puck into the zone. We got Krantz, Liebecker, Schneider, and Weisner on the kill. Blues behind the net. Pass to their blue line. Stick check by Schneider. Weisner will interrupt their pass and get it out of the zone. Schneider on the pressure while the rest goes through for a line change. We got Gwynn, Schwartz, and Sirik. Gwynn on the pickup. Gwynn on the rush. 20 seconds remaining on the penalty. Still 5-on-4 or penalty kill for the Eagles. Schwartz.
Nice kill for the Eagles here.
Disrupt their play. Puck picked up by
How about
Gwynn.
a little shorty
Gwynn.
action? I think that puck was still just caught up a little bit there from the water left from the Zamboni there.
Looks like there are still some few wet spots, but hopefully those should be disappearing soon. Gasso out of the penalty box, and we'll go straight to the bench. We have Wu, Britton, Gwynn. We have Schuler and Novi.
Nice little chip there by Gwynn to get a stick on that one.
Wu on the pressure, followed by Jonathan. We have O'Brien on the pickup. O'Brien. Backhanded floating shot by the Blues. And the Blues will dump it in. And Krantz from the corner. Wu calling for the stretch pass. Doesn't quite connect. Nice defensive play by Krantz. O'Brien along the boards. O'Brien pass over to Weisner. To Jonathan. The Blues will dump it in again. Puck in the corner. Krantz.
Nice body positioning there by Jace.
Once again. Wu there to help. Along with O'Brien. Now puck to the other side. Jonathan along the boards. Pass over to O'Brien. She's got a breakaway here. Lost control of the puck, and I wonder if it was another wet spot on the ice. We'll keep the puck in the zone. Novi to Gasso to Britton. Pass to the slot to Connolly. Didn't quite connect. Jonathan on the pressure there. Over to Gasso. Watanabe on the ice now. Watanabe on the chase. We got Connolly on the other side. The Eagles keep the puck in the zone somehow. That's Britton. The sharp angle shot. Now Connolly in the corner. Connolly to Gasso.
Nice save.
Save once again by Whaley.
Yeah, it felt like the Eagles might have had a couple scoring opportunities there, thwarted just a little bit by the fresh cut.
Finally on the draw. The Blues will come out with it. Gasso on the pickup to Watanabe. Gasso. Cross ice over to Britton. Gasso will intercept the pass and keep the puck in the zone. Now we have Schwartz. Gasso over to Britton. Over to Connolly. Connolly skating through three skaters.
Nice job by Allie. Good job by the Eagles keeping it alive there.
Schwartz on defense. Over to Ebling. Connolly. Connolly's got Rodriguez. Rodriguez.
What a trip there. Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it.
On a delayed penalty now. Schwartz will skate it in.
Oh!
Schwartz shot
Boy.
deflected by Rodriguez and goes off the post.
Did look like it got the red line, but I don't know that it got. I mean, obviously it didn't. Didn't get the call.
Got an Eagles power play. Liebecker getting ready to take the draw. O'Brien and Gwynn. Gwynn with the puck. Over to Weisner. Over to Gasso. Back to Gwynn. Gwynn over to Gasso in the corner. To Gwynn, across, back to Gasso again. We've got Weisner waiting at the blue line. Gasso, well, net must
Net
be
off. 1:27 left on the power play opportunity here for the Eagles. 10-11 left in period 3.
Liebecker on the draw, Gwynn and O'Brien. Gasso on the pickup, over to Weisner, doesn't connect, so Eagles take it out to the neutral zone and we'll start from behind the net. Over to Gwynn. Gwynn in the corner and now behind the net. Funny bounce along the boards leads to the Blues.
Liebecker walked her down there. .54 seconds left on the power play here, Koji. Looks like power play 2 coming on for the Eagles.
Wu on the draw. Watanabe and Schneider. Wu.
Nice move by Wu.
Over to Jonathan. Jonathan to
Sweet
Watanabe.
pass.
Shot.
Oh, wow. Net's
Schneider
off.
got the rebound and got another shot off.
They're going to let him
Eagles will
keep
keep it in
playing.
the zone.
Net's off, yep.
Once
It was
again,
off on
another
the
shot.
original attempt there, yeah.
It would be really nice to get the next goal right here.
Yeah, that would kind of feel like that might ice it. Pun intended.
Over to Jonathan. Jonathan over to
Nice cross.
Schneider with the shot. Watanabe on the rebound. And the Blues will get it out of the zone.
Good hustle there by Jonathan.
Schwartz from behind the net. Very patient play by Schwartz. Wu. She's got Schneider and Jonathan. Now Watanabe following right behind her. Watanabe on the pickup. Getting hooked pretty good. France on the foot race here. Into the corner. Watanabe on the
Nice
help.
job by Jace pinning her right there. Excellent use of her body. Very smart player. Comes
France will
away with
come
it.
out. Wisner over to Wu. To Jonathan. She'll go at it alone. Shot off, deflected off the shin guard. Now the Blues have a 2-on-1 right here. Shot off the post. Puck in the corner now, tied up by France. Blues come away with it. Rodriguez will get it out of the zone. Rodriguez and also Ebling on the pressure, along with Helms. Ebling on the pressure there. Got Gasso and Novi on defense. Poke check by Ebling and now picked up by Gasso. Pass over to Rodriguez. Delayed offside, so the Eagles had to give up the puck. The Blues will dump it in.
I thought Gasso got her foot back on the blue line there and didn't need to have the delayed offsides call, but
Nice breakout by Connolly over to Ebling and now over to Watanabe in the corner. No call there. Watanabe up to
good pass ahead there.
Britton. He's got Connolly on the other side. Watanabe on the chase after the rebound, but scooped up by Schuler.
Schuler with the good hustle.
Sirik with the puck. We'll keep it on the same side. Britton there. Now Sirik will come out with it. And she's got Gwynn.
Nice play by Schurig there. The wall. Sirik still battling down low.
Britton over to Schuler. Nice shot by Schuler.
5:55.
Schuler over to Britton. She's got Gwynn. Britton first to the puck after her shot. And now the Blues will reattempt another attack.
Definitely a better pace for the Eagles than we had in period 3 of the game this morning. Just a big, huge drop off this morning.
Yeah.
Great pace here tonight. Much better.
Ooh, another screen shot, but nice save by Ellingston.
.519 left to play in period 3. 4-1. Eagles ahead. If you're just joining us.
Schneider on the face-off. Gwynn and Schneider along the boards. That's Gwynn up the middle. She's got Liebecker. Back over to Gwynn.
So close. Really nice job getting the goalie moving there.
Schneider will tie up the play, but the Blues will come out with it and will dump it in. Puck behind the net. Wisner. And Schneider behind the net. Schneider. Over to Liebecker, and she's got Gwynn, but Liebecker with the puck. Oh, pass over to Gwynn was deflected. Liebecker in the corner with the puck. She's got Wu in the center. Pass blocked. Liebecker on the check.
Great back check by Liebecker, but she got a little much of her right there, according to the stripes. She just needed to take one more step before she made contact there.
Another power play opportunity for the Blues. Wu on the draw. Wu, Gasso will ice the puck.
This is what you talked about avoiding when you wrapped up the end of period 2, Koji.
We have O'Brien getting back into the play. Gasso, Wu, and Sirik on the kill. Gasso. Nice physical play. Blues shot goes wide and out to the zone, neutral zone. O'Brien along the boards. Try to kill some time off. Now the Blues will regain possession. Turnover at the blue line. O'Brien, she's got Wu going to the slot. O'Brien being very patient. Once again, great way to kill the penalty.
Just under a minute left on the PK. Step up. Nice deflection there by Sirik.
Britain on the chase. We have Connolly, Weisner, and Krantz on the kill. Drop pass by the Blues. Shot from the blue line goes off the goalie's stick. Krantz in the corner. She's got space and time, and she looks up, passes it up to Connolly, who will then dump it in behind the net.
2:27 left to play. Time definitely the Eagles' friend at this point.
Oh, right out of the penalty box. Liebecker on the pickup. She'll get a shot off, deflected off the shin guard. Will pick up her own rebound. Over to the other side, we have Gwynn.
2 minutes left.
That's Gwynn and Schneider along the boards. With Weisner on defense, we'll dump it behind the net. Schneider with the poke check. Almost picked up by Liebecker. Good pressure by the Eagles here.
Oh,
Again,
felt like that
very
could have been
physical.
one right there. Schneider hit hard with the hip right there, no call.
Weisner.
Felt like
take it
those are the
behind the
type
net.
that you don't want to let get out of hand late in the game right there.
Schneider, he's got Weisner going to the net. Weisner behind the net. Backhand pass, Schneider over to Gasso. We'll get a shot but blocked. Rodriguez on ice now. And Helms.
Nice hustle
And
by the
Novi.
Eagles here.
Rodriguez. Gasso on the pickup behind the net. Helms over to Novi and then over to Rodriguez. This may turn into an icing.
28 seconds left in this one.
Helms on the draw. The Blues win the draw and get a shot off, but the shot goes wide.
Why are they yelling clock? Like, let it sit.
Clock a little slow getting started there, and there's still 20.2 seconds left.
Helms on the draw with Gasso, Rodriguez, Abling.
And that'll do it, folks. Eagles come away with the 4-1 victory. After the 4-3 win this morning, we'll be live tomorrow morning, I believe, at 10:50.
Yes, 10:50.
Central Standard Time. That's 11:50 Eastern Standard Time. Eagles come away with the 4-1 victory, getting off to a great hot start tonight, and then able to just kind of bring it home and keep the Blues off the boards, and definitely skated a lot harder in the third period, Koji.
A lot of consistent pressure, and once again, minus the penalties, I think the Eagles played really well, just consistently throughout the game.
A lot of really good depth showing there, and thought they did a nice job. Had a lot of opportunities.
Another excellent effort by the goalies in this game, Ellingson.
Yeah, both sides. I thought extremely high level of play by goalies once Whaley came in the net there to start the second period. Virtually almost no scoring from that point on.
Right,
I think one more goal from that point in. So really nice job there by both netminders, and we'll see you again tomorrow morning. Thanks for tuning in, folks. We're gonna break away now from St. Louis, Missouri and Centene Ice Arena. This is Lady Eagles hockey. Over and out.